All right, so as you all can tell, we're not at the shop this week, and we hopped on Raceweek with Harvey as his co-pilot. Some things went down and his co-pilot had to hop off and head home, so we're taking over, and we're gonna be helping Harvey for the rest of the trip. He ran a new best pass yesterday, 12.5 at Bandimere, and we're hoping to run a low 11 tomorrow in Pueblo, but I am just excited. We've got some little bugs here, a little vibration that randomly shows up probably with one of these axles. We're gonna try and figure it out when we get to Pueblo. Still cruises pretty smooth unless we hit some crazy bumps, and then we gotta kind of pull over and check it out. But other than that, things kicking butt, and I'm really excited. This is gonna be an awesome week. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for some great content. Well, everything seems to be good. We made it to the second checkpoint here. Little veteran stop. This thing is pretty sweet. Dig this a lot. The jet over there and stuff. It's really cool. Super rad. They're all taking the pictures of the cars. Everyone's rolling in. This is cool. Veteran memorial here. I believe we're almost to Pueblo. It's cool. Sick. Cool. I love all the stops along any trip, man. Sick week and race week, all the stops are just the raddest. This is definitely cool. Glad I got to see this. Boston War Memorial Park. We got a little lizard. We got a little Larry. Little Larry the lizard. Keep going. See you later, Larry. Heck yeah, super rad. Got this jet here. Super sick. Super cool. Super cool. So I think we're all here. We all got our pictures. We're about to roll out of this place, but I'm really glad I got to check it out. Some really cool stuff here. And memorials are one of my favorite things. Well, we made it to Pueblo. Yeah, so our ball joint was barely hanging on here. The upper control arm is tight in the car and everything, but these caster or these camber bolts, they must not have been all the way tight. I mean, this one's finger loose. See, that one's barely holding on. It's holding everything. So both sides actually only have one bolt in them. This side still has 3 bolts, but that side on the other side, it's only got 2 bolts hanging out and 1 holding on. It's just crazy. We drove, what, 280 miles. Yeah. With our, I mean, we felt that yesterday night. So that means all day long, those were just wobbling looser and looser. We took the drive shaft off because we thought it was causing problems, and I mean, it definitely could have added to all of it, having the pushing in the rear, but this is ultimately what is causing all of our, like, this side's tight with the 1 bolt, but the other side, I can't. The other side,
when I was shaking the wheel, I'm
yeah,
like, yeah, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is not right. So we gotta fix that along with getting the drive shaft back on it and getting it all ready for racing. Alright guys, so I have some pretty low battery. I probably won't film the pass, but they just called stick shift to lanes 9, I believe, and we are getting ready to roll out. We fixed the upper control arms, got the drive shaft in it, and everything is ready to go. Fresh ice, everything's nice and tight, cotter pins. I'm excited. You guys freaking ready? Yesterday, but still just as gorgeous.
Don't get a whole lot better than this.
No. All right, so we made it to the first checkpoint for today. We picked up, so yesterday, the camera died. I didn't quite show you. After our pass, we went at 12:0. And we just kind of trapped out the drive shaft. So while we were at a gas station this morning, a fan rolled in with a CRV and we got his drive shaft. So we're gonna get to the track, get this thing shortened or whatever we need to do and get it in the car so we can get ripping again all-wheel drive at the next track. But we've got a few more miles to go here today, and I'm excited. This is the first checkpoint here. Beautiful town of Eads, home of the Eagles. And, we just got to put some oil in the car and check a few things and we're good to go. All right guys, so we just did an oil change. We're here at a gas station and we just kind of didn't like how things were looking. The oil pressure was coming down. It was kind of making a little bit of a noise. It was soft though, so we pulled over. We did an oil change. It's really thin. There's a little bit of a glitter show in there, not too crazy, but just slight sparkle from the filter. So we've got 5 quarts in it now, a new filter, and we're gonna see how things look.
Give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl. So oil has changed. Things sounded really good, so we're gonna go ahead and drive and keep on headed to the next track. Hopefully we can get there and make a good pass and have a great rest of the trip. Excited. Still beautiful outside. We got some cloud coverage now. Will be better for our drive, a little cooler. And so Gordo just drove all the way out here to us. We're changing our bearings. We need to change number 1, and he just drove us rod bearings, GSR rod bearings, 4 hours away. Super sick.
What up?
Frick yeah, dude. Thank you, Gordo. Saving the day. So number 1 was toasted. That was the noise we heard at the gas station. We did our oil change, but they cooked that oil quick. We made it probably 15 miles, and we took this thing apart, and we're in it deep.
They're standard, so
We're gonna get it taken care of. All right, so I got the rod bearings in there. I just finger tightened the rod bolts real quick. I'm gonna torque it all down, and then we'll get everything going back together. We gotta reseal this pan, kind of wipe all this oil off, wipe the pickup gasket off, and put some Honda Bond on there just for insurance.
and I did bring Honda Bond.
Perfect. I just finger tighten them so.
Closer you get to the ground.
Yeah, they're everywhere. We've been dealing with these gnarly flies. They bite like a sieve. Alright, so that's all good. Just kind of clean everything off now, and we'll get this thing all sealed up.
Is there even gas anywhere around here? Alright, Shane, what are we working on?
Right now I'm putting the bolts in the windage tray. Trying to get it all propped up down here. And then we're gonna go ahead and get this pickup on here and pan on and see what it, I mean, I think we're just gonna drive it, right? We're just gonna go.
Fire it up and go.
Fire it up and go. All right, so we're gonna roll this thing off of the race ramps and kind of start preparing to fire this thing up and pack up and head out. Woo! This has been it. Gordo came through, he hooked us up with bearings, and I couldn't appreciate him more. That was awesome. Woo! So we are flat, everything is tight, rods are torqued, pickups on there, windage, pan, everything's
Here we go.
all right. £80 at idle.
75.
That's a lot better. I mean, we just gotta pack up and see.
75 at idle.
That's cold. I mean, that's really good. This is thicker oil, so
Yeah.
that is a gain for sure. All right, ain't knocking, and we're gonna keep on rocking.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. We're turning back on the road now. We've got good oil pressure and we're hoping for the best. I gotta find my directions so we can follow the route. Shit. So we've made it to the second checkpoint, and it's still about 116 miles to the track, and then we have to get to the track technically and then go to our hotel to stay on course, or how we just go to the hotel?
I think we'll go straight to the track and leave this at the hotel.
Okay.
Or leave this at the track.
Leave this at the track. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Woo! All right. I'm pumped up right now. made it all the way.
As we pull in, the fuel pump gets noisy.
We were wondering. Nice. We didn't like go into a horse track, did we? Woo! It's so amazing.
Out for us?
Yep. That's Lucas's trailer. Lucas hooked it up. Well, guys, we made it. So we're gonna drop the car here, and then we're gonna head off to the hotel and get some sleep for tonight. This morning. Woo! Epic. We made it.
Insane.
Good morning, guys. So this is the last day of Rocky Mountain Race Week. Technically, we have completed the week by getting here, but we got to break the beams, and then we're just gonna roll down the track. We might run a little 14-second pass or something. We will see what goes on. But man, I am so excited to be here. Thankful. This is awesome. So I really appreciate you guys sticking with us this whole trip, and thanks for tuning in. Let's see what we can get done today. Alright, so we're next up in the lanes here for our last pass of Rocky Mountain Race Week. It's so satisfying. We're gonna roll over here and break these beams. Wish us luck, guys. I believe we're not gonna do a burnout because of the street tires, and we're just gonna go out here and do what we do and run it down the track. I don't think it's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be something. All right, so him and then Dan.
So cut off for those folks in that final track at 11:30 at the PFS, the active time Mobile. Thanks to Brooke Blair. That thing's super cool. Also, next thing is still right there. And it's complete right around the race. You can't get it without 13 seconds. 12:20 to the left lane to the right.
1372. Epic. Epic.
Third here, but that does finalize in its podium finish. In third place.
You might have got a plug.
It was ripping though.
Yeah.
A 13.7 too.
It's fucking knocking bad.
Oh.
Yeah, but hey, it is what it is, man. I just ran it out the back door and
Yeah.
we made it.
We made it.
Yeah, dude.
You said you're gonna
Yeah.
cruise along.
Yeah, but it's one of those horsepower things. You can't, you know.
Yeah.
It's already hurt, so I figured I'd run it out the back. Dude.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it. Woo.
Now you're a veteran.
She made it.
Yeah.
She made it.
What did Dan do?
He missed third and just coasted the rest.
Ah, crap.
But I think they were gonna check the plugs and go for another one. Good. All right, so Mario is racing George. Man, are we pumped up right now. This is super exciting. He made it into the shootout at the end of the week, and we're gonna see how he does. For sure. Dang. So Mario broke an axle, and lost to George. George ran a new PB and ate something. He was flying, and that is going to conclude our Rocky Mountain Race Week. What an event we have had. I think Jamie's still in on the bracket racing, as well as a few of these other guys. Just epic. I am so pumped up. Relieved we made it, and glad to be here. So thank you for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Like, comment, subscribe down below. This is GoofyBuilt, and peace out.